I use a test recipe.
And what are you making right now?
These are gonna be black bean burgers.
So you said there's onion,
Triple B.
garlic, bell pepper, olive oil,
Correct.
and then your normal seasoning that you want to put, or salt and pepper?
I put salt and pepper, and I just put a little seasonal. I use seasonal because I think Lori's is too salty.
Yes.
That's just personal preference. Whatever you like, whatever multi-seasoning you have. I put a lot of garlic and onion because, of course, black bean is gonna need some flavor. And probably knowing me, I'm gonna throw some. And I put flaxseed because it's supposed to use flour. Where I don't use flour. I tell everybody that we don't use. You have to fast the way that you guys follow led to fast. We do dairy, but we do not do any flour. So we don't do corn tortillas, pasta. Nothing has flour in it. Okay. So I put the flax seeds in here because, of course, I'm looking for something that's going to bind it. I put an egg, 2 eggs to bind it. I'm making up the recipe, so we're gonna see what we get.
All right.
I gotta move some stuff.
How much black beans?
I use a big can of Goya. Hold on. Yeah, you don't have to use as much as I made. Hold on.
Oh, okay. And then you did what? You browned them up?
I use my. Let me wash my hands. Blender. And I left about a cup and a half out.
Oh, you blended in the blender?
I blended. I put the onions, garlic, bell pepper, everything in the blender to blend it up. And then I left some of them, I just smashed them so you have some whole pieces so it's not like baby food.
Got it. Okay. Now, can I ask
Just texture food. Yes.
I don't want to be on tape.
Tell a story.
Does that taste like beans?
Yes. It's the, well,
Like
you
refried
know,
beans?
yeah. I mean, have you ever had a veggie burger before?
No.
Yeah. Why don't you taste it? If you think you can fool, see what he says. This right here is some grill seasoning because I want it to kind of taste meaty. I'm just gonna put a little bit of the grill seasoning in there, not much. I have a mozzarella steak seasoning.
Okay. He got the beans. More than street beans. More than street beans. He doesn't eat beans.
Oh, that's right.
I eat beans. I like beans.
Yeah, and beans is I'll start off with pinto beans. I'll make one week I'll do a black bean, another week, and I'll do like a white bean another week after that. Because they are they're filling.
Yep.
Filling, and it's going to get you, some measure of protein.
Ooh, my arm's tired.
I know. I'm sorry.
You're going to know your hits, and you're going to be like, thank you, Shelley.
It is hot in here.
It is.
Did you have the burners on something?
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
Okay, so last night, with the roasted vegetables, what I'm going to do is I have just basically a marinara sauce. I took some crushed tomatoes, I took onion, garlic, I cooked the onion, you saute it down until it gets translucent, put some garlic in it, threw tomato sauce in there. Tomatoes are always bitter, I always put a little honey and salt and pepper, that's it. I'm going to mix that in with those roasted vegetables, and then I'm going to show you what spaghetti squash is, and we make that and eat it with spaghetti squash. What?
Yeah, Paul loves spaghetti squash. He told me that he loves it.
He will what? You won't eat it?
So you're saying that Byron Wallace is picky?
I am saying he's very.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Good deal. Good deal.
He won't eat vegetables. He won't eat vegetables. Yeah, I don't know.
So
My
they
whole
got
family
Adam,
eats
they got
vegetables,
Byron.
so-
I'm going to pray for both y'all's husbands.
Yeah, and that's not. I mean, you know what? The whole point of the fast is to get you. I mean, if you're doing what you always did, you only eating what you like, then what's the point of fasting? You gotta challenge yourself to. Yeah, it's a sacrifice. You gotta challenge yourself, and it's for health too. You just eat what you. So, what'd you say?
I said we're gonna do that quinoa this time.
Who is she?
How much flaxseed do you put in there?
I mean, I'm sure it's going to depend on how watery your. I started with the cup. I didn't feel like that was enough, so I added a little bit more, just until I got a texture that's gonna pretty much hold.
Is that water? What you put in there, water?
No, flax seeds.
Oh,
Because I have to have something that's gonna hold together. But if you'll eat beans, I mean, that's half the battle. Because you can make a lot with beans. You can make taco soup, you know, make it flavored out of beans. I found a new chip that has no, I'm trying it this time, that has, it's a blend of, it's a navy bean, black bean, dried potatoes, white rice, sunflower, canola, non-GMO, which I was looking for, carrot, potato, kale, spinach, broccoli, and it actually didn't taste too bad. My kids like it, so I thought I'd make one week taco soup, and then you know how they like some chips, I'll do that for them with
so why'd you say no GMO? Which GMO?
genetically modified. Canola and soybean oil is usually genetically modified, which means that it's made in the lab. It's not
Jerry's.
from, it's not a seed that can, in other words, when they genetically modify anything, it basically can't bear fruit. So in other words, it grows, but then after that, it's it. So you couldn't take the seeds out of it and regrow because it's been genetically modified in the lab. And it was done in the lab. Something was just wrong with anything done in the lab. So I stay away from anything that's GMO. I try to. The United States does not make you say if it's non-GMO or not. So pretty much canola and soybean oil, I just pretty much know if it's going to have GMO. If it doesn't normally state it, it's probably going to be GMO. Because and so is our corn, and so is our sugar. White sugar is usually genetically modified. They don't tell you that, but that's how it's done. Which is the reason why I use organic sugar and I stay away from all of that because, you know, it's killing us. I mean, let's just say what it is. It's not healthy. It's been made in the lab. God didn't put it in the dirt. Let's just stay away from it. Okay, cut.
Well, no, it's sunlight. Never mind.
Okay.
No, I'm obeying Shelly, so I mean,
I cut. I mean, we can take a break at some point.
Then you're gonna say, Shelly. How many times are we gonna say it?
Okay.
Well, you can stop. She did the bean patty recipe.
oh, she is okay. So what are you gonna do now?
I'm gonna test it before I cook it. Before I show it to anybody. I was
Okay.
hoping to have it done.
Well,
and test
I'll turn it back on
here.
when you do something else then.